Good evening. I am Peggy Dodson. I am here with one of the honorees and one of my dear friends. I could say that I am a fan of Geoffrey Eaton. Geoffrey is the man that is behind Congressman, the legendary Congressman Charlie Rangel, for many years. This is political royalty right here for Harlem. How are you?
I'm fine. Glad to be here with UBCTV, number one.
So you are an honoree this evening.
Absolutely. And I'm here representing NAACP today. We are going to be 107 years old on February 12th. We're the oldest, the baddest, the largest, the most revered, sometimes most disrespected and respected, and only civil rights organization in the world. And we're going to be 107 years old on February 12th. But I'm here today being honored because of my work as president of the Mid-Manhattan branch in NAACP. And we have a membership table right to the left of me, right to me.
I know that, and we will definitely be talking about that tonight.
Absolutely. But I'm extremely honored to be here and to be honored. And I want to dedicate this day to my mother, who I lost the day after Christmas suddenly. And so I'm still in that bereavement period, which will happen for a very long time because I got my energy from her as a civil rights activist herself.
My goodness. So you have my condolences. I didn't even know that.
Yes. But I'm happy to be honored by Jimi Holloway Productions. It's a marvelous, fantastic evening today. And to be with UBCTV that's headed to #1 ratings. And we got to support our black television stations, our black-owned television station that tells our story about who we are as a people.
Well, I really appreciate all the support that you and Congressman Rangel have given me and UBCTV throughout the years. And I'm not going to disappoint you because this year we have something very special that's happening.
Wow.
And off camera I want to talk to you about a couple of things. But, you know, this is NAACP. I know when we spoken before, you love the NAACP. You are very passionate about the initiatives that you have. And tell us about some of the initiatives that are going on this year.
And this was going on. We have 5 game changers that we're working on. And those game changers are civic engagement, getting people civically involved, to know who the elected officials are, how government works, how does the money come from D.C. and trickles down on the local level. Education is a game changer for us. And, you know, education is very important for our children to be educated to go to the next level and compete against the other multinational countries. Health. You have to be healthy. And that's something that's really important to us because there's so many disparities in our community with childhood obesity, with HIV and AIDS. Got to get tested. And diabetes and tuberculosis and heart disease. And those are the kind of things that we have to educate people about and health. Economic development and sustainability. How to be financial literacy. How to get NWBE contracts and become contractors and not subcontractors. You know, and criminal justice reform. You know, we have people who have made a mistake coming back into the society. Ex-felons can vote. If you are ex-felon, you completed your sentencing and you made restitution, you can register to vote. So
now that's very, very big because a lot of people don't think that they can vote because they are ex-felons. So once again, let's say that. Ex-felons
can vote. And if you're sitting in jail, you have been charged, but you have not been tried, you can vote by absentee ballot. You can vote by absentee ballot. And it's important that we do that because 2016, where we are today, is the most important presidential election, and not just presidential, but on a state level, local level. But you know what's going on out there. You heard about some of the candidates that are out there. We may have a favorite candidate. We don't endorse any candidates, but what we want to do is make sure that our people are educated to know what the issues are, and so they can support and make the right choice of the right candidate that will support the issues that supports the goals of the NAACP, the mission and the goals of the NAACP. Let me say something about Charlie Rangel, our congressman, my friend.
And my hero.
Our hero. An American hero who is entering his last term, and it's just been a tremendous opportunity for me to work for him I've learned so much from him. It's not a boss-employee relationship with me and him. It's a father, son, uncle. It's family. Because, you know, I grew up with Charlie Rangel, and I always wanted to work for him and had that opportunity to do that. So there's more work to be done, and he's not going anywhere. He may be retiring at the end of the year, but he's going to be more active and more courageous. And it's been a pleasure working for him and supporting the issues and goals, because he's also a life member of NAACP, and that's what it's all about.
Well, I look forward to talking with the Congressman about his life story,
Yes.
and I feel that it has to be documented, and documented properly by people of our own experience and culture, and that's one of the reasons why we exist
Very
here.
important that we understand the legacy of where we come from. To know where you're going, you got to know where you come from. And that's what that's about. You know, 107 years ago, they named it the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. So our foremothers and fathers knew back then. They had a vision. Because today we look at people as people of color.
Yes.
And people come in all colors. And that's what it makes this country and this world so amazingly, and our contributions of African Americans, Native Americans, Asian Americans, white Americans, yellow Americans, Latino Americans. That's what the NAACP is about today.
Well, awesome. I adore you. I congratulate you at being an honoree.
Thank you.
And I look forward to talking to you more about what you are going to be doing. Now, what are you? Yeah.
TV, number one.
You see why he got away from that question, right? You see he got away from that question. But, you know, I would like to know about what you're going to be doing also after Charlie.
Absolutely, and we'll talk more about that. But also, February 5th is the Image Awards. Stay tuned on TV One. But it's important that we support the Image Awards.
Yes.
And people need to watch TV One. Leave your TVs on. Even if you have to go out, take the garbage out. Turn on the TV One so that we can get the viewership up to support our black actors.
Yes. Those are my friends.
We're not recognized at the Academy Awards. So.
Yeah, and there's another issue that we need to discuss is the lack of representation in media and a lack of our opportunities in film and television and in technology. You know, it's just, that's another conversation that we need to take up, and that we need to get more input, not just from Hollywood about it, but we need to get more input from people like yourself about the inequality that we've suffered in media, and what we have to do systematically to make that change.
We got to raise the bar, so we don't go backwards, we go forward.
Exactly.
Forward together, backwards never. And that's what we're going to do.
Jeffrey, thank you so much. I adore you.
I adore you.
And congratulations.
And UBCTV.
Exactly. and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
baby.
Peggy Dodson.
All right.
UBCTV, one of my most wonderful people.